Hey Ollie, thanks very much for coming on and having a chat with us, mate. Ollie's, for you guys who are listening, Ollie's going to share with us the results and the progress that he's experienced from his short time so far on the program, and the impact that that's having on his life for achieving these results. So Ollie, can you just give us a little bit of insight, mate? Before you actually started the program, before we got talking, how were you feeling about your health, your body, fitness, and what were the reasons that you wanted to make changes in the first place?
Thanks, Dean. Yeah, so back in August, after our summer holiday, I came back, and it was quite a refreshing holiday, but I was quite stressed when I came back, and part of that was due to my physical condition. We'd taken a photograph of me and the family, extended family, like the day before we left for that holiday, and I looked pretty overweight in it, and being on holiday didn't help that, treating and everything. Even though I was doing a few push-ups, I'd already signed up to a gym, but I was being pretty aimless, really. Not staying for long and not really getting much done. And so when I got back, I just felt, look, I need to do something here, because I've had a 2-week holiday, but I'm still feeling a bit down and not really ready to come back. And I've been getting your emails for a while. Must have signed up to them. Can't remember when I did that, but I'm glad I did. And I decided to go for it.
Great. And on that note, mate, when we were first talking about you potentially getting started, did you have any apprehensions about or concerns about getting started with the program initially?
I'd never done online personal training before. I'd done in-person personal training, which had some results, but I guess I was concerned because I'd never met you in person. Would this be money well spent? Would I be able to stick with it, or would it be like in the past? One time, I did spend a bit of money on getting a personal training program, didn't really take it through at all. I was umming and ahhing what to do, but again, like I say, I'm glad I did go for it.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have the same concern, mate. And on that note, once you actually got started and you got into the program, how did you actually find it, and what kind of things have you enjoyed about the program so far?
Yeah, I found it doable. I found it challenging, but not overly challenging. Not so much that I thought I want to quit, but small steps. New habits. Some of them I expected, others were a surprise, but made sense when you explain the reason for them. And many of them were quite enjoyable, really. Just drinking more water and making sure you get healthy food, healthy nutrition, vegetables. I like the way you described, vegetables as like your medicine, and protein as, building, repairing the muscle, and smart carbs. And like most men, I enjoy my food, and I'd done a few diets before, but it was good to be able to, still eat reasonable size portions and meals and enjoy them and feel fuller from them. And just taking photographs of the meals, quite enjoyed doing that, and looking at the other guys' photos as well, kind of learn from that. I was, my breakfast was probably too big. So, and also one or two items in there that I thought were sort of okay. Like I remember like a low fat Baby Bell cheese, and you pointed out you'd probably get rid of that. And I thought, oh, okay. I thought that was not too bad. It was not the full fat version, but yeah, okay, get rid of that. And that's the norm now. I used to have a packet of crisps every day for lunch, chocolate bar, got rid of those things. No big deal, really. And seeing the results and just feeling healthier, going to the gym with a program, so I knew what I was doing, instead of just being aimless, and feeling at the end of it, I've actually achieved something today. I feel these muscles, burning a little bit, and I've seen the results.
Yeah, and that's important, having that kind of confidence going into the gym and knowing that what you're doing is actually building you towards something. You're not second guessing anything. There's no doubts there. So I'm glad we've been getting you results. And the results that you mentioned, mate, can you just elaborate on those? What are the physical results that you've seen so far on the program?
The obvious one is the weight loss. So I was 113.4 kilos when I started, and now I'm below 100 kilos, 98, 99, which was my sort of first target. And, that's the lightest I've been since about 2017 when I was doing Slimming World. But I think I'm even a little bit lighter than I was at best on that. And indeed, I've got the confidence to keep on going. My target is 90 kilos. But maybe 95 will be the next target, and then 90, and also just more definition, particularly in my tummy. My tummy's getting narrower. The measurements are coming down, fitting into old trousers that were really getting painfully tight before, and also buying some new ones, in a lower waist size that I didn't expect myself to be doing again. Yeah, that's probably the main results.
Good man. And you've achieved pull-ups for the first time too, haven't you?
Yeah, still 1.5. Yeah, approaching 2. Actually, I got confused between a chin-up and a pull-up. So the first thing I did was a chin-up.
Yes.
And then I tried doing when I realized what the pull-up was, I tried doing that, and I was able to do one of those as well.
Yeah,
which
pull-ups are harder.
Pull-ups are harder, yeah. And yeah, so I'm working towards like a second proper one of each of those. And yeah, some of the exercises I'm familiar with from before, and some of them, just like maybe the movement, the curtsy. There's one where you do a curtsy at the moment, and the first time I tried that, I was like, well, I'm not sure I quite like this. I've sometimes had a little bit of a pain in my right knee, but when I tried it again, it was better. I think you get into the habit of those movements, and actually started to quite enjoy the different ones. And at first, there's this, when you get a new program, new workouts for the month or 2 months, it can take a little while to master them, and looking at all these new videos. I found those videos really helpful, where you showed us what to do, and I often, in the gym, would play them as well to remind myself. And just having your app, there with you to keep track of your reps, and again remind you on the video what to do, really, really helpful. Yeah, just carrying on, plodding on.
Great stuff. Then listen, congratulations on all the results so far. This is down to the efforts and the hard work they've been putting in. So you're definitely deserving of them. Just remind me, how long have you been on the program now? How long has it taken us to achieve that? Was it? It's over 13, so it's like 15 kilo weight loss on it.
I think it's around 7 months now, is it? Because I started in September.
Yep.
Or would that just be 6 months? Maybe more like 6 months, I think.
Yes, it's somewhere thereabouts. And to have achieved that weight loss, and also in a way that's been enjoyable, it's sustainable, and the fitness, the strength and performance results that you're achieving from that as well is something truly to be proud of, mate. So well done you. Thank you for your hard work. I've got one more question for you, Ollie. For anyone who's watching this video just now who is in a position where you were in before, and where they're maybe needing some help, they're thinking about the program already, but they're on the fence and aren't sure whether or not to pull the trigger, what would your advice be?
Yeah, I'd say if you're in the same situation I was, look at me now, listen to that weight loss that I've achieved with Dean's help in 6 months, and I'd definitely say go for it, because you can get there as well. It will be money well spent. I would just add, in my case, I think it's important for me to have a gym to go to. I would struggle doing these workouts at home. Most of the other guys do them at home, I think.
Yeah.
And they do okay, and that might be you. But for me, having a gym, having another zone to go to, and I'm very fortunate because I live like 10 minutes walk from a gym, and it's a quiet one. It's slightly dated in some of the machines, but quiet, pleasant, and that's really helpful for me. So that might be something you want to consider. But yeah, definitely go for it, and I'm sure you'll see the results that I've seen.
Superb, Ollie. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming on, sharing your story with us. And
you're welcome.
Well done once again.
Thanks, Dean. Thank you for all your help.